Alright, what is going on my stock market bulls and bears? I'm your host Terry Z. Welcome to the channel, Buy the Dip. Alright guys, we're going to talk about my favorite stock on the market right now, LCA slash Lancadia Holdings, soon to be GNOG for Golden Nugget Online Gaming. So in today's video we're going to get into a little article that was just published yesterday by someone, and we're going to read over that article. And as you can see, the stock is still above $17, which is really good. And you can see the chart for the 1 month. It's looking really good. I mean, it was down here to $15. It went up a little bit. People sold off. It kind of hovered down here. It was a good buying opportunity. As you can see, it shot up, shot up, shot up. People sold off a little bit, bought back up, which is exactly what you want to see. So now that it was up over like $18, and even here it was up $18.25, now it's down to $17. It's a good buy, and that's what you want to see, is that the market kind of stays level, it goes up, people sell off, take profit, and then it keeps shooting up. So that's what we want to see. So now we're ready for this stock to hit up into the 19s on the next uprise, hopefully. As you can see, it's selling off down to 17. It could go down to maybe $16.50 or even $16. And then once it does that, hopefully, boom, it'll shoot up to like $19, which would be great. So let's get in here to today's article. Article here by Todd Schreiber, just posted yesterday morning. So it says Lancadia Holdings has star SPAC potential. So I'm sure you guys, if you're watching this video, you pretty much know what LCA is, or you wouldn't be watching it. But basically, LCA is the Golden Nugget Online Gaming. It is a online gambling website where you can play live roulette, blackjack, which is right here, guys. You can do all the live games. You can even do live games that are actually in the casino. You can also do slots. You can do sports betting. You check my channel. I have a few other videos as well on the Golden Nugget. The owner is Tillman Fertitta, which he owns the Houston Rockets. He also owns the Landry's, which is like bubblegum shrimp and all of that. I think he owns Rainforest Cafe. So he is a billionaire. He had a show Billionaire Buyer. So yeah, pretty successful businessman, and now he's taken into, and plus he owns the Golden Nugget Casino, and now he's doing the online gambling, which is perfect for the coronavirus right now. So basically, you can see here in this article, LCA will convert to the Golden Nugget Online Gaming, which slated to trade on the NASDAQ under the ticker GNOG. This transaction, which could be completed sometime this quarter, values online gaming at $745 million on a pro forma enterprise value basis. This is 6.1 times expected over the 2021 revenue of $122 million. Guys, that is crazy. 6 times the revenue, they're saying, because of, you know, the virus and all that. So the SPAC will also assume $150 in GNOG debt. This move is leading some concern about how the internet casino outfit will perform when it hits the markets. So as we go here, as of early August, annual records in SPAC initial public offerings in terms for both volume and cash raise were shattered. I did videos where, and I think it was June and July, their revenues was up almost from year to date, well, from like last year, from year to year, it was up almost 300%. I got videos on that. Go check them out to get those exact numbers. But yeah, I did videos on those. LCA, they're doubling, tripling their revenues from last year, so that's pretty good news. And this stock, man, is just, it's very, none of the big YouTubers are talking about it. So I think this stock still has potential. All it's going to take is one big YouTuber to do a video on it, and this stock could easily go to $30. Like you see, this stock is similar to like a DraftKings, but DraftKings only does like sports, which GNOG is actually going to do sports plus, you know, gambling, like slot machines, table games, all that, poker. They're going to do everything. So this is a stock that has more than tripled since late April public debut, following a reverse merger with a blank check firm. All the enthusiasm is understandable, but the current owners of LCA stock, or those waiting for it to turn to GNOG, shouldn't be rushing to make comparisons with other blank check transactions, which what's important right now is that Golden Nugget Online Gaming is where iGaming is legal. The company's ability to gain share in markets and political outlook for further legalization of online casinos. Currently, just a handful of states are permitted for internet casinos, with New Jersey and Pennsylvania being dominant markets. Data confirm that the novel virus pandemic was a boon for the company's online exposure. Consider this: in the June quarter, New Jersey, every land-based gaming venue in Atlantic City lost most money because those venues weren't operational. The only casino in the state turned a profit in the second quarter. You guessed it, the Golden Nugget Online. Undoubtedly, that's a feather in the cap of the company, because in the Garden State, the Golden Nugget lacks the brand cash of Caesar's Palace. So basically, this here is also just talking about how, here is the next part, which expansion could drive the stock. In the online gaming and sports betting spaces, New Jersey is the big kahuna. While this was a plus for the operators that already have exposure in the state, it also means companies need to expand elsewhere. Fighting for the same gamblers' dollars in a single state isn't tangible for long-term business model. To that end, GNOG recently linked a deal and enter into Michigan, which is good. Keep in mind, guys, right now this online gaming is only in 2 states. We still have 48 states to go, and they're making huge revenues. Could you imagine if the whole US was legal to gamble online? I'm in Maryland myself, and I know like little local casinos around here. Maryland is not a legal state. I can't gamble unless I'm in West Virginia or PA or something like that. But Maryland, I know it's a tough state, but with the virus and people can't get out, this should be the easiest way to get states legal to gamble, because it's keeping people at home. They're gambling at home. It gives them entertainment. They can be safe. They don't have to go out and take a chance of getting something from somewhere. But basically here it says then, to that end, GNOG recently inked a deal to enter Michigan. Also, the company expects it will join the fast-growing Pennsylvania market early next year, which is great. Get into Pennsylvania, get into Michigan. That's more states, more revenue. That will, then when they release those numbers, the stock price will just keep going up. Expansion projects after those 3 states are not defined at the moment. The typical strategy for the companies like GNOG is to seek licenses in each state that approves iGaming and is reasonable. GNOG will follow suit. Investors looking for catalysts on the front may not have a long wait due to the virus pandemic. Deplete state coffers. At least 10 states are considering iGaming or sports betting legislation, or putting related ballot questions before voters in November. The more affirmative votes on these issues, the more potential upside awaits LCA stock. So that is pretty crazy news, guys. Basically another person agreeing with me and a couple other, I've watched some other YouTubers do their videos on LCA/GNOG, and just waiting, man, for this ticker symbol to change. Right now it's LCA. Oh, live right now it's 1696, so it did dip below. But if you can see, my average cost, let me find here, that's today's. Yeah, my average cost is only like $12 a share. I only have 10 shares on here. But I have, I think it's like 130 or 140 shares on Fidelity. I haven't logged in my Fidelity account in a while. I was just kind of, I don't plan on selling any LCA stock, so I don't need to check it every minute. I plan on keeping this stock at least till it hits around $30 to $40 a share. Then I would consider selling it, but I wouldn't even consider it if it's like $28. I'm not selling. When it hits over 30, I could consider selling a couple shares out of my Fidelity account, and then just kind of sell them off as it keeps going up a little bit. Sell off a couple. I think in total I have like 140 shares of LCA right now, so I'm pretty happy about that position. For me, I know it's not a lot of position, a lot of stock shares for a lot of people, but for me that is a lot, and that's where the bulk of all my money is. And if I go here to my portfolio, as you can see, my Robinhood account, I don't have much money left, $3.41. Right now, I'm still doing pretty decent on LCA. I'm up good money, but right now I'm getting killed right now on Siri. That stock's kind of hurting me right now, and GNOG a little bit too, but I was doing selling some puts. So really I'm not as down on GNOG as it seems. And FUV, I'm kind of probably close to even actually on that overall. But these are just the numbers for today, so we're not worried about that. But guys, found this video helpful, please smash that like button. I'm going to start bringing you guys some more videos. I want to start uploading again for you guys. So guys, comment down below. I'll definitely appreciate it. And I'll catch you in the next one. And remember, buy the dip.